This is a story about a man named Robinson Crusoe who was born into a wealthy family in Britain. He wishes to be a sea explorer, but his father doesn't think it's a good idea. Despite his father's concerns, Crusoe sails as a passenger on different ships, eventually traveling to the African coast. There he is captured as a slave, but escapes on a merchant ship heading toward Brazil. In Brazil, Crusoe thrives as a plantation owner and merchant. Crusoe is approached to join a voyage to Guinea and he agrees. However, the ship encounters a storm and he is lost at sea. Crusoe wakes up on a desert island as the only survivor of the storm. As the wrecked ship is near the island, Crusoe loots it for food and supplies. After a week on the island, Crusoe begins building a shelter. However, as he builds, he contemplates whether he wants to kill himself, but decides he wants to live. Crusoe crafts tools, including a table and chair, and begins documenting his life in a journal. As Crusoe reflects on his situation, he becomes interested in God and introspectively evaluates his situation, reading the Bible and praying consistently. Years go by on the island and Crusoe establishes farms for crops and goats, creates a bread-making process, and builds a small boat. Then one day, Crusoe finds a mysterious footprint of a human on the beach and becomes frightened. For 2 years, he lives in fear, eventually exploring the island and finding an area used by cannibals to kill and eat humans. Crusoe again sees the cannibals years later and decides he wants to capture one as a means to escape the island. Crusoe helps a prisoner escape the cannibals and names him Friday. Crusoe and Friday live on the island together, where Crusoe teaches Friday about God. One day, the cannibals visit the island with prisoners, but before the prisoners are killed, Crusoe and Friday save them. The prisoners turn out to be a Spaniard and Friday's father. The Spaniard tells Crusoe that there are more of his countrymen held prisoner and that he would like to bring them to the island, so they all work to expand Crusoe's farms and food supply. The Spaniard and Friday's father then leave the island. Crusoe sees a British ship near the island and the crew of the ship come ashore. However, the crew has mutinied against the captain of the ship, so Crusoe saves the captain so they can leave the island. After killing some of the mutineers, the captain, Crusoe, and Friday retake the ship, leaving the rest of the mutineers on the island before sailing to England. When Crusoe returns to England, he finds that all of his inheritance and wealth is gone because people assumed he was dead. However, Crusoe slowly regains his wealth after people realize he is still alive. In the end, Crusoe and Friday travel to snowy mountains and fight off wild wolves, continuing with many adventures. If this video was helpful, please share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe for more Minute Book Reports, and thanks for watching.